And welcome back to McGregor, Iowa, the Century Farm. I am your host, Eric from Eric Gaming. Today we are back. It is a rainy day. We just finished feeding the cows and setting up so that we can run TMR for the whole day again. As you would probably recall, we did some repaint on this tractor last time. Our field is looking good. We are in the third week of April, but it is rainy and there's not much beyond the TMR that needs to be done on the farm. We could look for, a contract to keep us busy, but I saw something in the store I thought was interesting as well. So let's take a look at that. They have a Demco 2200 dual auger grain cart, but it covers pretty much anything that we're going to harvest, including seeds. And I think this is a pretty good price, 58% off. It's going cheap. I was thinking a gray. I'm not going to switch to the wheels. We're going to use the crawler tracks, because that's an additional 36,000. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna buy that for 48. Not bad, because we've been wanting an auger wagon, or I've been wanting an auger wagon. So we're gonna drive on down to the shop to pick that up, because I had them take a look at it, or look it over before we agreed to buy it. And autosave is not my friend. Again. Let's go ahead and set this up. Oops. Dealership spawn area. Go there. Alright. So we're going to take a look at potential contracts that we could do. There's some really big money items for things like olive oil, but we're not ready for those. We don't have that resource. Sugarcane, I'm just not sure where you would find sugarcane in Iowa. Not northern Iowa, anyway. Diesel exhaust fluid, I'm not sure how we get that, so it's out of scope. We could do plowing of a couple smaller fields. We could plant field 1 with soybeans, or we could do fertilizing. There's just not a whole lot there. So I think we're gonna pick this auger wagon up, bring it home, and we'll probably sleep the day away. Since it's raining, there's just not much that we can do. So speed up time a little bit to get a little bit more daylight. And we will see you at the dealer. And we're almost to the dealer. The weather forecast says it's going to stop raining in about a few minutes here, theoretically, within the next hour. I'm kind of tempted to get some grass cut, just so that we have more silage being made. I think we're okay on hay. I think the first batch should be made into silage. We're down to 128,000 liters sitting in the fermenting silo. We have probably more than enough hay, but I don't want to get behind. So, and since it's April, it makes sense to get that first cut done. Yield probably won't be super high, but, and there is our new auger wagon. Dang, that thing's big. Wow. Let's go ahead and hook up to it. All right. And we're going to head on home. And if it stops raining by the time we get there, oof, this is heavy. If it stops raining by the time we get there, we will consider mowing the yard or the fields just to get that done and out of the way so that we can get as much as we can out of this summer. See you when we get home. Okay, we are back to the farm and we have this monster of a trailer with us. This thing is huge. There is little likelihood we're going to get that into the storage unit and safe, so we're going to have to go park this out back. The tarp will keep things fairly dry and well protected, but we're going to have to consider, do we need to put in more sheds? And that might not be a bad spot to do it. So we'll have to start looking at pricing sheds and all the stuff that goes with that in the very near future. We have about $288,000 in cash right now after the purchase of this monster. But we will figure things out. I think what we'll end up doing is we're going to just park this over here just because there's not many places we can put something quite this big. Try not to hit the shed. Alright, the rain stopped. We'll give it a little bit here. We'll get things cleaned up and we should be able to do mowing. That was not what I intended to do. Unhook from that. We'll go grab the mower deck. And we'll get mowing on this field and field 46, the church field. Should be able to get some stuff done pretty easily. Let's go ahead and hook that up. All right. Now that it's relatively dry, we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up a course to run this. I think it makes sense to do... We'll just do 6. We'll generate the field. And away we go. No. Let's get over here. The silly starting point issue that we have. Alright, we should be able to do it here. Alright. Let's go ahead and just turn that on. And we should have a pretty nice time lapse here for cutting grass. Okay. While we're finishing up this field, we're going to hook... we need grass, so we don't really need to row it. We could row it all into hay and pick it up and haul it in that way to there, because the fermenting silo would do hay, and we have hay in the other field, but I think we're going to just leave it grass here. And I was thinking we'd use the little tractor, but we need to go get the big tractor ready to go. The big problem we have is this is still full of silage. So let's go get the big tractor and the windrower tool and see where that leaves us. Because we cannot use bales to go into the fermenting silo, which would be fantastic. There is a mod that would allow us to cut bales, and that is a possibility, but I'm not sure. We don't have it available right now, so I don't want to try something until we're good to go. Yep, I didn't think we needed a whole lot of gas, but I figured we were here, we might as well. Whoops. This tractor is faster than the others. So let's head over and hook up the rower. Well, let's go and see about emptying the silage first. And it turned out to be a beautiful day once the rain stopped. Okay, so we're gonna go hook up to the forage wagon, unload any additional silage, and then maybe we'll drive it around, see if we can unload the silage back into the other system. I'm hoping we can, so that we can use it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to just windrow everything and come back later to pick it up. But that's fine too. Letting it sit for a day or two isn't the end of the world. Let's go ahead and unload some. Let's take a look. Yeah. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just go and get everything prepped for pickup. We're going to wait, and that'll be emptied next week. So we should be able to do that. And it looks like that's just finishing up our mowing job, which is good timing. Well, I suppose seeing where I'm driving would be good too. Let's go ahead and pick up the windrower. There we go. Go ahead and put that down. And what we'll do is we will get this set up to run as a course, and we will take the other tractor over and set it up. I think I'm going to just do one headland this time. Basically just one to make a space so we can move around, but not do huge amounts of annoying things. So we're going to pull up here. We're going to tell this to start. We're going to make sure that it's working. Yeah, it is. Awesome. And then we're going to go hop in the other tractor. We're going to take this over to the church field, and we're going to mow that. All right. We're good fuel-wise and stuff, so let's go ahead and drive over there. We'll get that field mowed, and then we'll see about getting it rowed and ready to go. So, still a few weeks out from that field being ready, which would be nice. I'd love to be able to harvest that, and we'll be prepping for the next round. I'm thinking back to wheat. I'll have to check the stats on that when we get a chance. And we planted that field, and we did end up planting that field after we, the one over here, after we plowed it last fall. We planted it last week, I believe. So it is soybeans as well. No, it wasn't this field. It was the field over there that we planted soybeans. So much work. You forget what fields you've worked and what you haven't after a while. So we're almost to our field here, the church field. And we're going to go ahead. So we've got hay already laying on the ground here, which is not optimal. But we'll get that all cleaned up this round without too much difficulty. But we might as well harvest the grass so that we've got stuff going. We'll pick up the loose hay, and we will put that into our fermenting silo, and we'll process that. So let's go ahead and generate the field. Boom. Let's pull up here, and we'll get that started. Nice. Mowing really, really well. So this won't take long. All right, we're going to run back to our other field and see how that's coming along. It's a short sprint down the road here. All right, we'll see. It's already doing the rows. Nice. Very efficient. Let's go ahead and hop in it, and we can take a look. Yep, we're going to have a little cleanup to do in the field, but that's not the end of the world either. I think this is a pretty good method of doing this. I like it. We'll, I wish we could make the stuff that we mowed over there that we can't pick up go away, but, you know, there's only so much we can do. Now, the problem is this is saying it needs rolling, but I have never gotten the rolling requirement to go away. We will need to fertilize, which is easy enough to do with. We got plenty of slurry in storage, as I recall. Let's take a look. Silage, where is it? Slurry, 124,000 liters. I'd love to look at a bigger slurry tank than this, so we don't have to refill quite so frequently. But this is one of the bigger ones that's currently available in the area, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. Nice. Let's see. Looking good. This is not going to take long. And we'll have to see if we can find a way where we can bale it to, or take bales and put them into the fermenting tank silo. There's something over here. All right. So that's doing well. Let's go take a look again down at the church field. And this is only just finishing a pass. It must be set to square everything up, which isn't the end of the world. It just takes a little longer. So I will bring you folks back as soon as we have this all finished up. Yeah, we did cut it a little early, but that's okay. We'll let it grow a couple of months until it's full grown, full length the next time. And that should give us a much better yield ratio. So I'll see you folks in a few minutes. All right, this field has been mowed. It is being rowed. We're going to head back, park everything, and clean it up. And the grass is still a little damp, so we're going to have to wait a week or so to empty it out, or a couple of days to empty it, or pick it up and put it in this fermenter. So we're going to probably wrap up here shortly. Another shorter video, but that's not always a bad thing. We got a few things done. We managed to pick up the auger wagon. We've got the grass cut. The cows have been fed. We're doing well. We're going to go ahead and hook up the bale spike fork on this here before we're done too, just because I would like to have that transferred over. And we should be good. We do actually have that lime we spilled way long ago. We should probably pick that up too. Probably do that first. Or I'll probably do that between episodes just to get it cleared up. That little pile there is kind of a eyesore. So, but we're making progress. The farm is growing. We've got money in the bank. We're not in danger at this point of anything. The cows are happy and healthy and doing just fine. We're going to keep making TMR and feeding them. That process works really well. If we get too many more cows, we might be struggling to meet that demand with that single system. So much as I may not want to do it, we might actually have to add another one of those or find a different solution for making TMR. So that's always fun, and I turn the wheel the wrong way. Let's get this parked. Did it again. Backing up a trailer is not a simple task. There we go. We'll unhook it. We're gonna hop out. We're gonna wash that. Whoops. Turn down the speed a little bit. And get that the wing cleaned up, the bat wing. It's 5150 if I remember correctly. Looks good. Alright, let's go hook up the bale spike from the other tractor. Dang it. There we go. We'll get this hooked up, and we'll head back down to the church. See how that tractor's doing, or how that project's going. There we go. We got the bale fork on. Nice. Alright. Let's head back down to the church field. And it's coming right along. That's just how I'm going to follow along. Alrighty, folks. Well, I thank you for your time and watching these videos. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this content, please feel free to hit a like and subscribe. If you wish to be notified about future videos on this or other games that I might be playing, please hit that bell button. And until next time, I'm Elric. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.